looking to play at the next level? MSN is now offering player recruitment videos. We are excited to partner with you and your family in getting you to the next level. To learn more about our packages and what we offer, head over to the MichiganSoccerNetwork.com. Remember, your journey starts with a click.
Now Worrell has a good cutback from him. He'll fire one, and that's going to go in! Michigan Soccer Network, man! DCFC! The sights, the sounds of historic Keyworth Stadium. There's nothing quite like it. Each week, Jonathan Turner and Neil Rule will break down the most recent Detroit City FC USL Championship match, taking a look at the Eastern Conference standings, looking ahead to their upcoming match, and much more. Watch the Detroit City FC recap show each week on the Michigan Soccer Network. Let's go City on the Michigan Soccer Network.
You are watching the Michigan Soccer Network.
Northwestern is up from 12, now at 10.
Voice of Michigan Student Athletes, the Student Advisory Council's role
is to convey the message of how high school sports are supposed to be played.
We were responsible for helping the MHSAA maintain a positive and healthy atmosphere
in which interscholastic students can thrive.
We believe athletes should be competitive,
sportsmanlike, and excel academically.
We believe students in the stand should have fun,
but not take the focus away from the game. We believe coaches should act as teachers,
helping student athletes develop while still keeping high school sports in perspective.
We believe that parents should always be positive role models
and be supportive of their child's decisions.
We believe officials commit their own time to high school sports.
And respect should always be shown and given to them.
The most important goal for student athletes is to enjoy high school sports
while maintaining a high level of respect for all those involved in the games.
Enjoy the game.
Are you looking to take your game to the next level? Did you know that MSN is now offering player recruitment videos? Our packages include a player profile where you show your preferred positions, the club, the league, or school that you play in, your current coach contact information, and more. The highlight videos could be self-submitted, 15 to 30 clips that will be put into a 3 to 7 minute long video. Video review of your Huddle, VO, or other platforms that you might have video on, as well as for an additional charge, MSN can come out and film games for you to create those clips. Our coach evaluation process, which is also an additional charge, where we have college coaches from various levels across the United States that will review your game film and provide feedback on how to improve that film, as well as also evaluating your play and what you can improve on. To learn more about our packages and what we offer, head over to the MichiganSoccerNetwork.com. Remember, your journey starts with a click.
Our mission is to help players take their game to the next level and reach their potential. Not only do we help develop fundamental technical skills such as ball control in tight spaces with different surfaces, dribbling at speed and changing direction, using a variety of 1v1 skills to create space, receiving on a half turn, hook turn, and out of the air, finishing off the dribbling, one-touch, volleys, and headers. We help players get comfortable performing these skills at game speed, with pressure, and with both their dominant and non-dominant foot. In addition, we help players with their speed of play, awareness of space, defenders and teammates, and also dominate with their off-the-ball movement. We offer a variety of services such as one-on-ones, small groups, large groups, as well as team sessions. We have an experienced coaching staff that is professional, friendly, patient, while still holding players to high standards and holding them accountable. No matter what level you're at as a player, I'm confident we can help you get better. Over the past 3 years, we've built one of the best soccer-specific training facilities in the country and developed one of the most detail-oriented programs to help out players. Visit our website.
Granite City Food and Brewery has 2 Michigan locations in Troy and Northville. Serves made-from-scratch food, brews in-house beer, and even has brunch every Sunday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. To learn more about their daily specials or to book a private party, visit gcfb.com. Make sure you head over to Granite City in Northville at the corner of 7 Mile and Haggerty, or the Troy location at 16 Mile and I-75.
Dos, tres.
I'm a husband. I'm a father.
I'm a sister.
I'm a son. I'm a brother.
I'm a daughter. I'm a sister. I'm a referee.
I'm a referee.
I am a referee.
I'm a referee.
For Baccarat, and that goes in! Hugo Baccarat gives Flint City a 3-2. Buckley, the ball falls to Buckley. 1-on-1 with Etheridge. What a save! Welcome into the first ever MSN All-State Media Day for girls soccer. Jonathan Turner alongside Dan Stickrett. Ball comes in, a good hit! 1-0! Shot, another save from Etheridge. Rebound, and it goes in the back of the net. The Bulldogs up 1-0. Burzma, but then for Vlasma. 3-0. Stewart Heiss with a shot. Upper 90 and in. Effectively today here on the Michigan Soccer Network, we are launching our new division of player recruitment videos. Mario Canoe now finds Stock. Finding Stock's got a left-footed banger. He shoots it, and it's in. The Red Hawks hit.
Hello everybody and welcome into Barnabo Stadium in Romeo, Michigan for tonight's NISA matchup. Club de LYON coming in and taking on your Michigan Stars. Alongside my broadcast partner Chris Block, I'm Jonathan Turner filling in for Mason, who's across the pond here tonight, taking care of some international duties here. But we have a good matchup here today in Club de LYON and the Stars. Let's talk about this matchup.
Yeah, the big thing in NISA, anything can happen at any time, and rosters are fluid, and that's what we'll see today from more likely both sides, because when Club Daylion traveled here last time, that was an issue as well. A little bit of a fluid roster, which, you know, that's exciting, right? People getting their opportunity. You know, the question is, how do you game plan for that? You can't. You game plan for yourself.
That you do. Let's take a look here at the current standings here in NISA. Atop the table, the Maryland Bobcats at 24 points. Right below them are the Michigan Stars. Club Daylion struggling there at the bottom. They're sitting in 5th. They've played 10 games. They've got 8 points.
Yeah, and you always have to take care of the games you should win, right? So that's when that the Stars thinking, wait, we want to take care of our points when we should get them and stay. They have a number of games in hand as well. So, look, 3 games in hand over Savannah Clovers, whereas the Maryland Bobcats have a game in hand over the Stars. So you've got some play in there as well. But if you're Club Daylion, yeah, you want to play well, grab a couple points here and there, nip at somebody when you can, and of course, they can be the aggressor. Nothing to lose in this game for them.
No question about that. You think of the west side, Irvine ZFC sitting at 21 points. Irvine sitting at 21. So Los Angeles Force at 19. Capital FC 9. And Arizona just a single point. Just one tie here on the season. Let's take a look here now at your Golden Boot race. Take a look at that. Is again Darwin Espinal, again a phenomenal season thus far, but he's tied right now with Okanogo.
Yeah, we got to see him up here in Michigan just a couple of weeks ago. Such an explosive player. Darwin Espinal was able to play in different ways as well. He had to do that up here to get some points off the Stars, but so many of these guys can explode in a game. In any moment, a brace can put any of these 5 guys well ahead of each other's competitors.
That it can, but Leon Merrick right there sitting in the 4th spot. Well, he's tied for 2nd with 5 goals. You got Niels Lelouch down below at the 8th spot. He's got 4 goals as well. So there's 9 goals on the Stars right now on this race.
Yep, and you want a couple guys in that race at all times. Obviously, you've got that confidence that you can get goals. Leon Merrick, deadly from the PK spot, and also a great player otherwise. Great hold-up player as well. He's bringing more than just goal scoring to the games when he plays.
That he is. Take a look here now at the Golden Glove race. That's right, we have a race for Golden Glove, and Mitch North sitting there with 5 clean sheets here on the season. But Tatanen McCurva, who's the goalkeeper here for the Stars, sitting with 3. He will not be in the lineup tonight, but he's still there on the Golden Glove race.
Yeah, part of that too, he's a coach anyways, his own right, so he's going to lift up some of his teammates in the season as well as they get better and better, and they have to deal with their start today. And today, Lucas Morfield's going to get a chance at the start for the Stars today, and you hope, he's going to absorb some of the greatness of Tatanen McCurva. I don't think he's going to get outside the 18 as much as McCurva does and wander around the pitch waiting for that ball at his feet, but we'll see how he does today.
Hey, we are just about 10 minutes away from getting things underway here from Barnwell Field in Romeo, Michigan. So don't go anywhere. We'll come back here after the commercial. We'll talk about starting 11s. We'll talk about keys to the match here. And you're watching it all on NISA Plus and the Michigan Soccer Network. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back.
And that's going to go in! Granite City Food and Brewery has 2 Michigan locations in Troy and Northville. Serves made-from-scratch food, brews in-house beer, and even has brunch every Sunday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. To learn more about their daily specials or to book a private party, visit gcfb.com. Make sure you head over to Granite City in Northville at the corner of 7 Mile and Haggerty, or the Troy location at 16 Mile and I-75.
Are you looking to play at the next level? MSN is now offering player recruitment videos. We are excited to partner with you and your family in getting you to the next level. To learn more about our packages and what we offer, head over to the MichiganSoccerNetwork.com. Remember, your journey starts with a click.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom.
On the diamond.
In the pool. On the field. Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah!
Be great.
Participate!
Welcome back here into Barnabo Stadium here in Romeo, Michigan. Jonathan Turner alongside Chris Black. We'll bring you into the press box now. And, Chris, again, a good matchup here. You have a team that's sitting currently in second place in the league, and they got teams sitting currently at the bottom of the table.
Yeah, and you can't make assumptions, can you, when you're one of those players? Enes Jelkovic is out there probably telling his guys in the locker room, you know what, we cannot take these guys for granted. We've got to go out and chase this game, and probably take it to heart a little bit with all the younger guys playing for the Stars today. It's actually a decent lineup to have those guys because they are taking this seriously.
Yeah. And again, the interesting thing about this as well is we have a team on the field here tonight that's got some youth in it, right? There's some moves have happened this week. We'll talk about that in a second. But we have some players on this team who maybe don't normally start are going to get a start here tonight. Yeah,
it's their moment of the sun, right? As long as they don't let that moment overcome them. Like, instead, live that moment, kind of ride that wave of adrenaline and into the moment and try to just spend the full 90, right? And not try to do it all in one moment. Just kind of relax a little bit, but it's so exciting to have the young guys out here, right? And I bet you who's really exciting, their parents at home, friends at home, maybe it's their first start, people in the stands as well watching them.
That's right. We'll send it back out to the field now as we get ready here to get things underway. About 9.5 minutes to go. We're going to give you the starting 11, the keys to the match on the other side of this break, so don't go anywhere. You're about to watch the Michigan Stars and Club de Leon live on NISA Plus and the Michigan Soccer Network.
Are you looking to take your game to the next level? Did you know that MSN is now offering player recruitment videos? Our packages include a player profile where you show your preferred positions, the club, the league, or school that you play in, your current coach contact information, and more. The highlight videos could be self-submitted, 15 to 30 clips that will be put into a 3 to 7 minute long video. Video review of your Huddle, VO, or other platforms that you might have video on, as well as for an additional charge, MSN can come out and film games for you to create those clips. Our coach evaluation process, which is also an additional charge, where we have college coaches from various levels across the United States that will review your game film and provide feedback on how to improve that film, as well as also evaluating your play and what you can improve on. To learn more about our packages and what we offer, head over to the MichiganSoccerNetwork.com. Remember, your journey starts with a click.
I'm a husband. I'm a father.
I'm a sister.
I'm a son. I'm a brother.
I'm a daughter. I'm a sister. I'm a referee.
I'm a referee.
I am a referee.
I'm a referee.
Hi, George Junchai over here from Michigan Stars. We like to make an announcement about the work which we did to club in Europe, Slovenia, Mura FC. And by the way, I'd like to take a chance and appreciate the help and work which we did with Robert Kosmich, very patient. Finally, we got something done. I also like to welcome Agron Shalia to US. Welcome, Agron. Thanks him for over 6 months working in this deal. Finally, we got it done. Thank you. I like also to welcome Anton Zolga, head coach of Mura FC. He came with his first team for preseason. Welcome, Anton. I want also to thanks very much Chris McAnally and Enes Jelkovic for their 24 hours work for many years. They've been with us. Thank you, both of you. What this means is hopefully we are a club we opening a bridge for American boys to have a chance to showcase themselves to different clubs in Europe. I think very soon we're going to have a lot more to announce, but right now, hopefully I can get your support, and thank you everyone.
So we welcome you back here into Barnabo Stadium here in Romeo, Michigan. And, you know, I was just talking with Chris about this here a moment ago. It's like, hey, we bought a team. We bought a team. So that's right, George Junkai purchased a first division soccer club in Slovenia called NS Mira. And again, this is a benefit, obviously, to all things soccer, because it gives a chance, a direct pathway for a domestic team to fill rosters in Europe.
Yeah, it takes a lot of barriers down to be able to move players back and forth and give opportunities, be able to get a tryout or a look. So it's great to have that partnership. If you're a really astute fan, you might have noticed a couple guys out of place recently over the last couple of months hanging around by a locker room, and you might have caught a wind of something and appreciate it. I think George Junkai said it took about 6 months of a process to make this happen, so you appreciate the patience they had in getting this done the right way.
Let's take a look here at the starting 11, starting with Club de LYON. And again, looking at this lineup, they're coached by Juan Martinez, and again, a really, really good lineup here. Again, they struggled during this season to get points. They're currently sitting at the bottom of the table, but taking a look here, they've got their goalkeeper in Hector Melendez here tonight in goal. But anything stick out there from you in this lineup in this matchup?
You know, the biggest thing for traveling in NISA is were they able to get everyone freed up, and is everyone healthy? So I think we're not really going to see how deep they can go into their bench until the game starts. And I think the last time they were here, the issue was for them is no depth. They didn't have it. So this is a big step with them bringing a full roster for them, and it's really got to see what happens once the whistle blows and how they're able to really continue this game through halftime.
No question. Let's take a look now here at the Michigan Stars and their lineup. And again, their goalkeeper here tonight, Lucas Moorfield. Again, a change from McCurva, but nonetheless, we talked about this as well. Leon Marich, talk about a player to watch. 5 goals so far in the season. And but you know, another one in there is Skater Larfawi. Now, Larfawi's played on their amateur side on the Midwest Premier League team. I've seen him a bunch of times. He knows how to score goals.
Yeah, you know, that's a neat thing. You've got a bunch of new names in here, but they come from up through the organization. They're being called upon today onto the big stage, and they've got a chance to kind of answer that call with some players they're known and they're familiar with in a system that they should have an idea of what's going on, because Enes Jokovic has been here for it.
Is the official walk-on now taking place? We're going to pass it off to public address announcer here in a moment at Romeo High School and Barnabo Stadium. There's a beautiful sight as the international walk-on.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, girls and boys, and welcome to Barnabo Stadium on the beautiful campus of Romeo High School for today's NISA soccer match, featuring visiting Club de LYON FC and your Michigan Stars. Official for tonight's soccer match, as assigned by NISA, the head referee, Jeremiah Jemison. Assistant referee number 1, Trevor Haddock. Assistant referee number 2, Rob Ruda. And the 4th official, Megan Brasur. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you please rise. Gentlemen, please remove your caps. Active duty and veterans may leave their caps on while rendering the military salute as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Beautiful rendition there of the national anthem. We're moments away here from getting things rolling. Let's take a look here at the keys to the match here. We'll start with Club de LYON. And, you look at this, and very similar to what we saw here the last time Michigan Stars were at home. Create from wide areas. Don't give them an inch, because if you give Michigan Stars an inch, they're going to take a mile. And then get the ball moving.
Yeah, run them a little bit. Find some holes, keep that ball moving. It makes the Stars have to make defensive decisions with so many kind of fresh guys to the lineup. Why not? Make them make some choices.
And we'll take a look here now at the Michigan Stars keys to the match. And, hey, strike first, right? Use size to their advantage and use the youth to your advantage. You've got a young team here tonight, a team that is made up of players that have maybe not been on this pitch before. It's an opportunity for them to take advantage of that, and maybe that youth, maybe that inexperience be an advantage.
Yeah, it's always funny when you watch a young player that doesn't know how good they are, or they don't know what they're capable of, and sometimes that's an advantage, right? Let them go after a little bit. So, the striking first, that'll be such a big confidence boost anyways, and it also would allow Nesjokovic to be able to change up and be a little bit more careful in the game plan as they go forward with it, and then use the size advantage. We've seen the Stars over the years. Set pieces can be so deadly, and that's something too. Same thing with the youthful team. You're able to take on a set piece, slow things down a little bit, find your targets, get some things set up before we go, then youth advantage. I mean, it is going to be fun to watch. So many new faces. Of course, a lot of things to learn about these players well as they play and find out what they're capable of.
That's right. Is moments away here from action. The Michigan Stars and Club de LYON FC. Your referees tonight, Jeremiah Jemison, Trevor Hedlick, Rob Ruda, and your fourth official is Megan Brosser. The Michigan Stars getting ready to get underway here. Against Club de LYON. Jonathan Turner alongside Chris Black. There's a little Top Gun music being played here right now. You got to love the Top Gun. I mean, for those of you at home, I'm sure you love the Top Gun movie. Why not, right?
That's been a standby classic here.
That's right.
Danger Zone is definitely one that the Stars faithful are used to being played here.
The Michigan Stars will be in their red kits going right to left on your screen, and Club de LYON in the all-white kits going left to right. Take a look there at the ball. The ball here sponsored, the Zara, the official soccer ball of NISA.
Kind of going classic white this year. You wonder if we get snow, will we get a European style, like a bright yellow or orange or green? That's questions to be asked for the future. right, referee finally on his watch and to the whistle. There we go.
We are officially underway here from Barnwell Stadium. Jonathan Turner alongside Chris Black. Michigan Stars welcoming Club de Leon FC on this Friday night. Ball makes its way back to the goalkeeper, Melendez. And they'll work this around that back line. Shift to this near side. And looking to go big right away. This ball played all the way into the 18 and cleared up and away by Moorfield. So again, we talked about this kind of in the opener here. You know, if you're Club de Leon, you struggled all season long, Chris. You want to find a way here. And we said strike first for the Stars, but, realistically, you also want to strike first if you're Club de Leon because that's going to open this game up a little bit.
Yeah, you also have the other thought. How early do you want to poke the bear? That's the other question. So if you do strike first, you got to keep your foot on the gas and keep pressing and certainly try to assert yourself as they are right here.
Ball into the 18. A shot towards the near post goes just wide. So they're going to say Moorfield got a touch on that one, so that's going to go down as a save.
This will be our first chance to really see a set piece defended without the size of Kanate. Seems like he gets on every single ball, so they brought Nicola back to front that ball off the near post, use his height.
So ball comes in off the first corner of the night, and that's punched away by Moorfield. Good work as Daniel Wright tries to track it down, and now a foul being called against Club de Leon. So the first free kick here of the night goes in favor of the Michigan Stars. They had the first corner going to Club de Leon. So ball played by Moorfield. Long ball looking to go over the top, looking towards Marich. Will kind of settle down and played up towards midfield. Good head there by Hernandez Echeverra. Rain is falling here on this Friday night. It's supposed to have some rain throughout much of this broadcast. You know what they say, though, rain is great for camera equipment there, Chris.
It keeps it well lubricated, I think. I think that's the idea.
Electronics and water work really well together.
You see Leon Marich, he's trying to make play predictable, but he's calling for support, trying to put a little pressure on the final third. It'll be interesting to see if that goes all game long or if that's just something the Stars try to do early in the game to apply some pressure to De Leon.
Headed there by Pierre St. Robbins. Settled down now by Club de Leon just outside the 18. Ball over midfield, but a foul called as down went Milo Barton.
Milo Barton's one of those guys that was with the Stars in the past and returned to the club just recently. The opportunity today to get some minutes, back-to-back games with, we kind of talked about a number of players getting some minutes in the game. There's a chance for him. He's made the most of some opportunities.
So Larfawi, a great settle from him from the ball from right. Healy up this near side. Ball stays on. Now they're going to say it went out. Ball up over the back line as St. Robbins will play this back to Moorfield. Ball back right to St. Robbins and over midfield. And right back to Club de Leon.
And for those familiar with the way the Stars play, you're used to the backs knocking that ball around, maybe playing a little bit more possession-oriented, even in their own defensive third. But don't expect to see that today with the mix of backs really still trying to come together. That's going to be called offside there.
So the flag goes up. So that's the first offside of the evening.
So as this game progresses, it will be interesting to see if they keep going long and direct, like we saw St. Robbins doing that last ball, if Club de Leon kind of changes how they press and
and where they're going to be applying pressure on the field.
Poirain. Good ball through that seam. Into the 18. Looking to slot that across. Good defensive recovery by Wright. And then laid off, and that one's put up and over. So a great opportunity. Unable to put that one on frame. Christian Aragon Ruiz.
Yeah, what a tackle by Wright. So dangerous to go to the ground at any moment in the box, and he was able to get down there, stay under control, and redirect the play. Officials not calling anyone on the field, so they decided William Wangu able to keep going. I thought at first he fell just in pain by the shot being put over the bar that he dropped on that negative ball.
So goal kick coming up here. It's 7 minutes into this one. A good opportunity here just a moment ago. From Club de Leon is Larfawi. Tried to bring that one down. Unable to do so up this near side. Good work to get the ball back. Ruiz. And building on that far side as De Leon puts this one in and right into Moorfield's hands. Something that might happen here tonight with the ball being wet, the field being wet. We might see a lot more maybe long-distance shots, Chris, that are going to challenge both goalkeepers.
Yeah, especially if there's traffic in front of the goal, figuring the ball might skip anyways in the turf, let alone off a defender. Try to force a bad play.
So ball last touched off for Clement. Now for a throw-in on this near side. For the latest scores, stats, standings, and news, visit nisasoccer.com. That's where I know I get my NISA news. No other place, nisa.com. Ball played in now by Healy. He'll play it back, and that's settled down by San Robbins. And he'll play this back here towards his near side, towards Merritt. It was a high ball, but settled down. Good cut back by Merritt. Walker, and then last touched out by Club de Leon. The center official is going to have a conversation now with Echeverra. Clearly not happy with how that was called on the throw-in. Always got me, Chris, that someone would take so much time. There's almost a long-distance shot maybe from Echeverra. He saw Moorfield off his line. Now Echeverra's going to get it back on the defensive miscue from San Robbins. Now he'll take a shot, but goes right into the hands of Moorfield.
Oh, opportunity wasted for sure right there. At least they did get a shot, at least on target, but not what they're envisioning.
Oh, look at this. Now Merritt almost had an opportunity one-on-one with the goalkeeper Melendez. This one's cleared away.
Yeah, Melendez is going to want too many balls being played bounce back to him, especially with the guy Merritt running down at him outside the 18, so had to do something with it with his body. Did well with it, but that's just a lot of things to go right to ask for.
Clement now up this near side. Good pullback from him. He'll look to take a big ball switch to the opposite side. It's a good switch. Settled down by Wangu. Now almost a shot coming in from Ruiz. Right now you're seeing, and again, the Stars seem okay with this. They seem okay with Club de Leon coming at them. In the early going here is now this ball into the 18 again. And a shot almost making its way through traffic. Ball makes its way to Clement. Pushes that out wide to Wangu. He'll look to put this one in towards that back post, and it will skip out. Again, we're seeing this kind of right now. You're seeing Club de Leon there, and they're really attacking that weak side. They're going after Daniel Wright and that right side of the pitch right now.
I was just adding to my game notes right when that play started. Still searching those long diagonal balls that are deep, trying to pick on the last defender on the flank, which makes sense, right? It's a back line that's still not had much time to get into sync with each other. They're going to try to play a little bit of a high pressure, high back line anyway, so why not challenge them, force the mistake, and
This worst thing give up is a goal kick, and right here you win the throw and right back.
So a good switch. Sent back. Work this around. One back by Healy. Scott Marriage up the far side. Marriage able to get under control. Tries to cut inside, loses his footing. So, I mean, hey, every time Marriage is on the field, he's going to get a lot of attention.
He certainly does. Anything for pressure of the ball to get on the end of it or the set piece. But right there, actually saw Nicola kind of come up in behind him. It would have been a great target actually across the ball too, but it's on the same size Marriage back there.
So now Marriage picks the ball up just outside the 18, getting down by the end line and put away and out for a corner. So the first quarter match coming up here for the Stars.
So I was talking about earlier, no Kanate, so you don't have that big target there, but you've got plenty. Nicola for one. Marriage is obviously going to grab people there. Oh, there he's. Oh,
Marriage is pulled down, but they're going to keep playing. The ball hits off the hand or arm of maybe a couple of the players inside the 18, and Club de Leon now back on the ball. Ball played up towards midfield.
I mean, I often wonder if Leon Marriage's ruggedness and strength goes against him sometimes, and when he goes down, the official just thinks it's too easy. There we're going to get a hand to the face is what more than likely happened there, but the head was dipped down, so official's probably not going to worry about a card or anything in this instance. Is that Hernandez or Trevero? Yeah.
Look at it. It's Trevero.
Hernandez, yeah. Okay. Yep. It's tough to tell. If something happens anywhere near the head, you never really know if the player's hurt or just hoping the official's thinking more about the card. In the end, he's up and seems to be okay.
Now Clement. Out wide now to Wengu. Look to get through two defenders. Ball put across. Moorfield dives to his left.
Advantage was called, and official feels the advantage was gained and taken care of, so that's what he's going to call it now. Just not the call, just call the game to hold up a sec while he checks on the player that was down. So it will still be Stars ball in the restart.
A lot of players going down right now for Club de Leon in this one. It's only been 13 minutes, and we've seen at least 3 players who have been slow to get up. And again, that could be part of the thing. Hey, like, keep this game slow. The slower this game is for Club de Leon and the Stars, it benefits Club de Leon a ton.
Yeah, they want to make the game a little bit shorter. That's for sure. And that's with the game at 0-0 early.
And the more you can stretch this field too against the Stars, the better. Again, that's why using the width to your advantage. Ball played back.
Yeah, I don't know if you really want to keep doing that. At some point, you're tempting fate.
No question.
Marriage is happy to run right now. Of course, he can't do that all game long, but maybe move the ball just a little bit faster until Leon's a little more tired. He's not going to chase.
Now Ortiz playing it into Ruiz. Back and towards Ortiz, but one back by Wright and the Stars. Madukwe. Misplayed ball, one back now here by Club de Leon on the counterattack. Pushes the ball out wide to Wengu. Anything King cuts back, looking to get a shot off, it deflects, and that's going to find the back of the net. And just like that, it's 1-0 in favor of Club de Leon in the 15th minute. Now, Wengu took the shot. Defensively, the Stars defender got in front of the ball. I'm not sure who got in front of it. It might have been San Robbins.
And the ball really wasn't hit that hard or that well. And, of course, you don't know what's going to happen as a defender. You want to try to put something on it no matter what to knock the ball down. And, unfortunately for the Stars, I think Moorfield has that ball and collects it, but it's just not something you know at the time of the play. And it all starts at about midfield. That ball underplayed.
Oh, hit off the foot of Brett Russell.
Oh, Russell, okay.
Yeah, so I think that might go down as an own goal.
Well, we'll see how.
But they're going to score it to number 20, it looks like.
Just say, it depends how generous the official stats person of the day is.
But an early goal here, sorry, not early goal, but Stars find themselves in a hole here, 1-0.
When you think about how many times they had to deal with balls in their own defensive third in the first 15 minutes of the game, way too high. They imagine Coach Enes Jokovic is happy with. And that all starts with a turnover midfield. Praise Madukwe, just not hard enough on a ball, went too soft, trying to play the perfect pass. Lets him down a bit.
So the goal was scored by number 40 in William Wengu. Again, the way that was played, at this level, it hit off of Brett Russell. So, I mean, I would be more along the lines of maybe an own goal there. But I think they're going to officially score that in favor of William Wengu. That would be his first goal of the season for Wengu. And that goal coming in the 15th minute. So one back now by the Stars and play back to Moorfield. He'll look to one time clear this up. It goes right to Clement. And they're going to build again here, our Club de Leon. Play all the way back now to Melendez, and again, they'll build out of the back. And again, you've got 60% of your lineup, 70% of your lineup brand new to the field here tonight. So that's going to be some growing pains in there as well.
Yeah, I've got my count game prior as was adjusting rosters is 10. 10 regulars not available for selection today, which, hey, you know what? You deal with it, you move on. And unfortunately, the Stars are in a position sitting very safely at number 2 that they can allow some more guys to play, and that's part of this league anyways in NISA, isn't it? Getting opportunities for guys to play and work their way into your lineup more often, or possibly, sell to somebody that has a better opportunity for them. It's great to see the opportunities for these guys getting today.
As Clement puts us out wide to Burris. Burris looking by Lafawi, back to Clement. He'll switch it over to Mateus, making their run into the goal scorer in Wengu. Trying to thread the needle, and that will not make its way, but picked right back up by DeLone, and they're going to play this back again.
Yeah, if we thought they were rather deliberate early in the game, 0-0, it's going to be much even more deliberate as it stays at 1. Just going to take their time, and really, think about it, they just eliminated 5 Stars players by being very patient. They end up earning a deep throw for their patience, and as we were just talking about, nothing is going to be rushed. It's going to be very deliberate the rest of this game, as long as it stays 1-0 from Club de Leon.
This ball is thrown in that far side. Settled down by Ruiz. This ball put back across, and Moorfield will make the grab.
They're probably more likely carried a little farther than he wanted. Still in a dangerous area, but it's going to be Moorfield's all day long.
Ball back to Moorfield. He's going to be under immediate pressure, and
not
a big fan of that. Not a big fan of the ball being played back like that. I mean, I get it. You want to try and possess, but they got to start using the width of this field. The Stars do. They've been really playing it tight up the middle, and start using the sidelines.
Yeah, well, we saw that devastating drop on Euro within the last week. Just playing the ball where you think the goalkeeper ought to be or is, and miscommunication and a race to the goal line.
Ball played to this near side.
Oh, look at that. See, that's that pressure.
And look at that. We're going to throw it right into Larfawi. Can he get in? Plays the ball up, and this would be cleared away and out for a corner. So good heads-up play from Marriage to find Larfawi right away, and this leads to a corner.
That high soccer IQ. He figured out a time to press on that sideline there. Wins a throw and off it, goes quick. Catches Club de Leon sleeping a bit.
So Wright will put this corner back in here for the Stars.
So last setup, you saw Merritt start inside the 6. Not sure what the warning is on right now, but De Leon player getting quick talking to by an official. So now they're going to put, actually Milo Barton's going to come out a little bit. So now they're going to allow, I think, Merritt to run on that ball. Nicola as well.
This ball comes in through traffic. It's punched away. Larfawi. That's a shot hit right off the face of the defender. And now here on the counter come Club de Leon. Good transitional play. Down by the end line, and that will last touch off the Stars and out for a corner. So end-to-end action here in the 22nd minute.
And really nice tackle there by Kyle Healy wearing the captain's armband today.
You know, and it's one of those things, you know, when that happens, it's crazy because at those moments, these transitional moments that take place, like those are the most vulnerable times that there are for teams. And as a coach, I'm sure you're sitting there going, hey, you got to knock that thing out, get it out, and let's live another day. It's just hard to track that one down.
Yeah, and I was thinking real time. I was actually wondering if there's a handling in that, but that was off his face.
So here comes a corner kick again for Club de Leon. The ball, oh, look at that, as an opportunity goes up and over inside the 6. I don't know how you can't get that one down.
Yeah, Madukwe got beat to the inside. And William Wangu just diving for that ball. Yeah, really surprised he drove that up, if anything. And as a keeper, your worst nightmare is if that ball goes down.
Yeah, Wangu, I mean, he was looking to get goal number 2. Started with 0, now has 1. Maybe going to go to number 2. Why not get 2 in the same night? That's
go on a run. Well, he's probably, maybe he's biding his time. He saw, only 6 for the lead right now. I could get there in a few games.
So now Marriage, he'll have the ball now. Look to play this one to the other side. Settle down.
Yeah, Milo Barton just kind of strayed a little bit offside, so Nicola decides to pull that ball back. The smart play.
Well, that one right into the hands of Melendez. A shot there from Daniel Wright. But again, it's you look at how dangerous the Stars have been so far in this one. They've been dangerous from distance. And I'm sure Melendez would be like, hey, I'll take those shots all day long. You're going to shoot from 30 yards out. I'll take those.
You'd rather have that, especially than even balls being whipped in.
Yeah.
If they get out wide and get some height, get towards that end line and allow traffic in front of them, they're in trouble.
And there is. Ball goes out.
Yeah, Brady Walker's he actually got the Meg, played in the Milo Barton, trying to get that ball back on the far side. Just a little bit of a heavy touch for Barton. It's probably really, to be fair, with where he's at and things, probably just really getting back to match fitness and figuring out how to play with his teammates.
So ball played over the back and tracked down. Up that far side, but almost given right back. It is given right back. Now Healy inside to Larfawi. Back to Healy, wearing that captain's armband tonight. Back into Walker. Work it back here to the back line. They'll reset. And taking a dive was Wright. Again, not using the full width of the field. I would expect to see Wright on the far touch line there, getting that ball with the whole field in front of him, and then using that touch line as an opportunity to maybe do some overlapping runs, some give and goes. Play that strong side for a moment, then work the weak side again.
Yeah, one of the things you kind of wonder is if the thought process of staying connected defensively is kind of weighing on his head. He's not really releasing into that attacking role he's used to. being a wide wing type player. At some point, you're right, he's got to get out wide, because unless you're going to have Nikola slide out farther and almost be like a fifth wing back into the attack, it's got to be something that Wright's going to have to take that space at some point.
And he's a very offensive-minded defender, so, I mean, the fact that he wasn't – and, again, that's just positioning in that moment, but he's being hypercritical.
Yeah, they're also putting 4 up across that front line for Club de Leon, which now –
look, they're attacking with 4s. This ball looked to be switched past right to Wengu. And there's Ruiz. He gets to try to take a crack at one, and that one's defended as Nikola puts it up towards midfield.
Yeah, and that might actually be, as we're watching this continue to build, Wright's being driven centrally by how many players they're putting up on that. So it's going to have to be a mental transition from him, finding time and space to get out wide in that transition from defending to attacking.
Well, another ball through traffic looking for Wengu. Wengu now into the 18. He'll try to cut back. Good defensive play.
Center official saw nothing in it. I think he's right on that. Wengu was not happy with that no call.
Brett Russell standing tall in that moment, obviously probably still thinking about that ball that deflected off his foot into the wrong net. Here back in the 15th minute. Fans, do you want to stock up on some Michigan Stars FC gear? I mean, I know I do. You got to visit our website at michiganstarsfc.com/shop. Your home for all your Star fans' needs. Again, that's head over to michiganstarsfc.com/shop for all your home for all your Stars FC gear. That's right. I mean, I want some gear. At least at a discounted rate. I mean,
right.
They're like, no, Johnny, you got to pay full price.
And shipping. We got a nice long sleeve from the last season that Mason and I, when we're back in Toledo, we got to be careful not to wear it out at the same time.
Just saw a moment ago here at Barnabo Stadium. We had a chance to see a couple of the players walking in here. They were training here earlier today, but the Slavonian side and NS Mira, they're here now in the stands. We're going to be joined by their head coach here during the halftime break to talk about what this means to the club as far as new ownership for the Slovenia side and NS Mira. As this ball given right back to Ruiz, and he'll take a shot that goes up and over, but another defensive miscue almost leading to a quality opportunity.
Yeah, just not careful in what they're doing with that ball. Obviously, keep saying it, but going through trying to figure out who's going to be where, but they've got to figure that out quickly.
So ball pushed out wide here to Larfawi. Larfawi tries to bring it down into the 18 and intercepted through traffic. Madukwe, little flick, looking for Nikola. He'll play it back to Wright. Wright will look to one time, put this into the box towards Madukwe, and that is picked up by the goalkeeper in Melendez, who's, again, not been busy tonight, but when he's had to be challenged, it's been from distance.
Yeah, it's been distance. At least that time Stars had some players up there. Not quite to it. Saw Madukwe close in, as you were just talking about. Milo Barton was up there as well. If we're going to be playing balls in like that, and at this point, Melendez is comfortable off his line. He's feeling pretty comfortable with everything. I mean, you've got to be able to pull it away from him a little bit. Give your guys a chance to win that ball in the air without his pressure coming.
Appreciate tuning in here on this Friday night. You're watching NISA, the match of the week here on NISA Plus and the Michigan Soccer Network, as Michigan Stars welcoming in Club de Leon, who again sit at the bottom of the table on the East standings. Michigan Stars are just 2 points behind the league leading Maryland Bobcats. This ball played over the top. The flag does go up as the referee will come over, say a few words, and a yellow card looks like it might be issued here. It will be.
I think it was his second time. He slowed down the throw-in down here as well, knocked the ball away. I think that was a persistent infringement. So you saw the official point over to the other side of the field.
I believe that was issued to Ivan Arenas, number 2. That it was. So yellow card
First one of the match.
Yeah, still arguments with some LYON players over it. And I think it may have been the fact that it wasn't him that did it last time, and now kind of seeing the motions from the official pointing at different places on the field. He just wanted to stop.
But, when you're talking about a season where you've struggled, to get victories, to get points, right? I mean, the one thing we talk about a lot, and I've had a lot of conversations when it comes to other leagues is, the thing you can control is what you do on the pitch. And obviously the one thing you can't control is the referee. And all of my years of 20-plus years of being an official and 35 years being around soccer, I have yet to see one non-VAR referee call that's ever been changed.
Yeah, super ridiculously rare, and that's usually because the AR and them talked. It had nothing to do with what the players said. I mean, you even saw if you've watched the U.S. game last night, and what Greg Berhalter said was they expected that referee to do what he did in that game, and to kind of call it the way he did, and they talked about it. So you've got to play to the referee. The U.S. obviously wasn't up to it with what they did in that game with Weah's red card, a couple of things that happened, but you've got to play to the referee.
This ball looks to be played into the box. Madukwe doesn't get the right clean touch he was looking for. Is now Ruiz. Almost like he caught that a little bit.
Yeah. Or that same thing. When Ennis didn't put his hands up at all, I figured, okay, yeah, he must not have, but sure looked like it from our angle.
So now Merrick's nice little back heel looking for Nikola, and made too much pace on that one. I think it's more likely to get struck by lightning 3 or 4 times than seeing a referee change their call.
Well, I can say this since I am a certified official. Based on how many officials at halftime and after the game tell each other how great of a job they did, I don't think it's going to happen very often. I say that tongue-in-cheek. Yes, I know there's self-reflection. There's videotape afterwards, but it is said at halftime and after games.
So one back by Club de Leon, and down goes the Stars player.
Yeah, Daniel Wright.
It looks like it is, yeah. Wright goes down. He is slow to get up, rolling around. Looks to be like he's in some pain.
Yeah, it's going to go to the book, too, as well. I think the official's trying to tell the player to hold up.
No, he's just tying his shoe. It was like one of those fake proposals. Right? Gonna go over the tie my shoe. I'm just kidding. You're not gonna get a yellow card.
Yeah, this is his second time. There it comes.
Oh, there it is.
It's coming.
The shoe tying was more important.
Yeah, that's right. No, wait. If he gets talked out of it, you're going to be proven. It's like the announcer's curse.
The lightning will come through the press box and get me. There's the yellow card.
Yeah. Now that's twice the official tying shoes. He's going to need to get some laces or something to keep those shoelaces tied. You're welcome, Emma Burke. That's a free promo right there. I don't even think they're available in the United States, so good luck people finding those.
I think that was Augustine Ortiz, number 27, that got the yellow card.
So 2 yellows. I mean, not quite the pace of the Turkey-Czech Republic game yet, but got a couple early.
So a free kick here, just about 73 yards from goal. Love the football markings, but at the same time, they're not making. If you're a purist at heart, you don't like seeing the football markings.
It's necessary for the turf to be utilized for the cost of it. But I don't know. I'm thinking if Melendez stays out there, why not? Go for it.
That's right. His son Robbins will put this one back in.
Oh, he wimped out.
Not quite the distance you were looking for. Madukwe went up for it. It's good to see that Wright's back up and doing okay. You know, back in the day, though, Chris, when we played, and I'll say back in the day, I can't speak to how old you are. I'm in my 40s.
I got you.
When I wore we had the Casco shin guards that went all the way up to your knees.
Oh, yeah.
And we actually wore, padding on our shins, and it protected us from getting hurt. I mean, nowadays, you're lucky to find something the size of a dollar bill covering the entire shin. So, I mean, is that something that's the reason why players go down as quickly as they do? Is because they're not wearing proper equipment that maybe it was designed for them?
Yeah, I mean, shin guards are really designed and mandated by FIFA to stop them out of blood because the shins bleed so easy, just like the head. Same thing, the head. But yeah, it could be a little bit of it because you've got a little padding and that stuff is going to help. I think it's more of that they're trying for a card.
That's fair.
I feel like that's a really big part of it, or because they're figuring the call is going to happen if they stay down a little bit's worse. But also the cleats aren't the same now. I mean, it's not quite back to the days when their nails sticking out, but those TPU bottoms are hard. Those edges, they scrape.
There's Walker now looking to maybe put this across into the 18. He'll try on the second attempt. It deflected through, and Nicola will credited with the foul. There's Ortiz that was fouled right outside the 18. 36 minutes into this one. It's 1-0 here, 15th minute goal from William Wangu, and that's the only difference in this one. A couple of yellow cards and not much doing here for the Stars. Ball makes its way to Nicola. Look to play it into Marich. Nice little touch from Marich. Ooh, a dummy through the legs of Barton, but nobody there. It's cheeky, but nobody there to collect it for the Stars. So good idea. It's not good in the execution. This ball played out wide. Now Burris. Burris will put it back on his left foot near post and saved by Moorfield.
Yeah, Moorfield had put hands to the cross actually, and ends up able to kick save it away when it goes to the post. But good positioning. Moorfield came out, cut off angle as well as he could. Got himself big enough to try to force a decision. It's just so tough when that ball is as advanced as it was up the field. And the cross is just as dangerous as a shot from there.
Another corner kick, this time being taken by Ivan Arenas.
And from the other side, it was swung in towards the goal. We'll see if he does that same again.
Well, that one waiting is Moorfield there at the back post.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to challenge the keeper with the ball going at him instead of going at the player. So it's going to be everything so far has been swung in towards the goal, which that's not a bad idea. You're figuring maybe the keeper's not confident yet. Only a couple games under his belt. Maybe you stress him with the ball. That was going to be a little gamesmanship there between refusing to take the ball from the opponent as the Stars try to get the throw going faster.
Clement will throw this one back in. Now Cruz back to Melendez. Again, you're seeing. I mean, what you're seeing out of Club de Leon here is been so far been really good. They've been able to take advantage of the field that's in front of them, work the field, work the entire field, and they're really working these strong diagonal balls, looking to go over the back line of the Stars, and it's been effective here so far in this first half.
You see right there, even didn't carry far enough, but I mean they're trying to go side to side, stretch out those Stars players, get them out of position a little bit, but then also keep the backs back. And we were talking earlier, I mean, Dan, you're right. If he has to stay home and defend all the time, doesn't get to play out wide, and it's defense through attack.
That's
you
right.
Attack him, and you're also defending because you keep him home. And that's something the Stars have always been known for, outside backs that love to attack and get down the field. And if you keep them home, that's going to be a great advantage for Club de Leon.
Poor Rain will take this one again here for Club de Leon. We have seen that Wangu has been able to get loose on a couple of these corners. He hasn't been able to find one in the back of the net off of a corner kick. This ball, good, well-driven ball, and punched away by Moorfield. And now cleared up and out by Barton. He had time there. I don't know if that was... It seemed like he had to rush that one. I'm not sure if he had to.
Yeah, I think it's just more of a... Didn't want to deal with the moment. It was interesting, though. Lafari is the one that actually defended Wangu this time. Madukwe was the last couple times, and I think Wangu was kind of taken away from the ball a little more, had to fight to get to the ball. So it might be something that continues as this game goes forward, changing who's dealing with him in front of the goal.
Rain continues to fall here in Romeo. We're in the 40th minute. Fans, remember, you can cheer on your favorite NISA club all season long by visiting Passage, the official ticketing partner of NISA. Find tickets for NISA matches at ticket.nisasoccer.com. That's tickets.nisasoccer.com. Chris, if I had to buy tickets, I buy them there. We get them for free. That's the one thing we get for free is to get to come to the game for free. But if I had to buy them, I would buy them from tickets.nisasoccer.com.
I haven't been charged yet, but I do climb the fence. Just kidding. Just kidding. Some kids were waiting to come in patiently, and I think, wait, who's he? When I got to go in, I'm like, I'm nobody. Don't worry about me. I'm not a player.
Burris plays it in. George Ortiz. Oh, misplayed ball. That was a good mistake there for the Stars, is looking to take a shot right away. Just inside the 18 was Club de Leon. Echeverria was the one that just couldn't bring it under control in time.
So it's going to be something Enes Jokovic is going to talk about at halftime probably, because Club de Leon has been happy to kind of knock it back and forth. And Marich is good at chasing, creating opportunities, but that's not something you want to do all game, because now we're going right back to it again. I mean, it's dangerously close to that Simpsons episode with the three guys playing the ball back and forth, and the announcer getting all excited because they're going to be killing the game like this. So now who do you have do that chasing? You know, allow Milo Barton to do it or somebody else. Keep Marich a little bit more fresh.
Well, now there's going to be a foul and a free kick coming up here for Club de Leon. This one in a dangerous area.
You get more advanced with the field. Can it go either way? More than likely, there we go, chip in, I was going to say.
Oh, look at that. I was teeing up Wangu. He was looking to take a volley.
Yeah, I think Moorfield was slightly off his line a little bit, too. He was going to go, which might have been a bad idea because Daniel Wright was still in the fight. He was able to get that ball pulled back.
Ball played back to Melendez.
There we go, back to familiar territory here of them knocking the ball around a little bit. Now, if they can time it just right and step in, might be able to get something out of it. You can actually hear them talking about keep the line here, keep the line here. They want to be patient.
And they're going to go big ball again over that top of the back line. Burris will try to bring it in. Russell there defensively. Good work to get out of that trouble. Looking for Lauer. Foul, but one back by Clement.
Yeah, great tackle by Clement. Brett Russell's on a bit of a run there.
So we'll see another throw in for Clement. Ortiz out to Ruiz. Plays this towards that back post, and Moorfield will go up and make the grab. Looking for Wangu. Ball played by Moorfield over midfield, looking for Marich. He'll get a head on, and this one will be cleared up and back into this side of the pitch. Is now one back by Echeverria. Echeverria now looking for Burris. Burris down by the end line towards the back post and head away by San Robbins. Now another shot far post. That one goes just wide of Moorfield.
Yeah, Brett Russell dispossessed up there, asking for something, but it's not something you're going to get at this level, of course. It's going to be a little bit of physics lesson for some of these guys that are in the field today, and I think that was one of the cases right there.
That it was, as Moorfield been under pressure here in this one. We talked about it throughout much of this in this first half. Is again, Club de Leon has really just found a way here. They've got a good rhythm going here in this first half. And I'd imagine Djokovic during the halftime break will say, we got to do something here differently to get them off that rhythm. Now there's a ball coming into the 18. That one's knocked off of St. Robbins, out for another corner. Arenas was the one making that run. As again, we'll see a corner kick coming here from Port Rain. It's a great name, especially if it wasn't raining here tonight, right? Port Rain. I mean, it's, a little drizzle. Change his name to Port Sunshine or something like that. What do you think?
Well, maybe it is on those days.
The ball comes in. Moorfield punch it away. Popped right back up into the 18, though, and then ball finally make its way into the hands of the goalkeeper. And he'll throw it out to Larfawi.
Talk about this, Larfari knows how to score goals. He's done it in stoppage time, late in stoppage time for the Stars in their 2 of their last 3 games in the Midwest Premier League. Good switch to that far side and then knocked away. So here we are. We're in the 45th minute. Have not yet been notified of how much stoppage time we will see. We'll see the board go up here in just a moment. They're going to say 2 minutes is the added time here to end this first half. See if Larfari can do some of his magic. He likes stoppage time to score goals. I don't know why. I mean, hey, better late than never.
That's a Stars trait. I mean, he's meant to be up with the senior team with how often that happens right at this field, actually.
The halftime break. We'll step aside here for a few commercials. Come back, have a conversation with the head coach of NS Murrah. Again, the team that was just purchased this past week by George Junkai. Again, a direct pathway for players here in Michigan domestically to go play overseas in Europe. So we'll talk about that here during the halftime break. So stick around. It's announced here earlier today. Clement now will look to play this back. Sebastian Mateus. Just want to get out here, at this point, get into the halftime break, give it the Stars. I think it's exactly what you're seeing as well from Club de Lyon. Now Healy looking for Marich and nothing doing. Sam Robbins takes a spill off that push from Wangu.
It was well run by Sen Robbins. It's a 4-on-3. If they would have been able to get a flick on it. You got Ford, Club de Lyon players up high. Could have went on the run if he misplays it, but fouled anyways, but did well to win the ball in the air under pressure.
So this will be the last opportunity here of this first half. So Marich looks to get a flick. It just drops down, and Arenas looks to play it up, and there is the end of the first half. It's 1-0 here, a 15th minute goal from William Wangu. A deflection off of the defender in Brett Russell. And right now we're going to the halftime break, 1-0 in favor of Club de Lyon. You're watching it all on NISA Plus and the Michigan Soccer Network. Don't go anywhere. We come back, we'll talk again with the head coach of NS Murrah. So much more. 45 minutes to go here from Barnabo Stadium. It's 1-0 at the half. We'll be back. Now Worrell has a good cutback from him. He'll fire one, and that's going to go in! Granite City Food and Brewery has 2 Michigan locations in Troy and Northville. Serves made-from-scratch food, brews in-house beer, and even has brunch every Sunday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. To learn more about their daily specials or to book a private party, visit gcfb.com. Make sure you head over to Granite City in Northville at the corner of 7 Mile and Haggerty, or the Troy location at 16 Mile and I-75.
Are you looking to play at the next level? MSN is now offering player recruitment videos. We are excited to partner with you and your family in getting you to the next level. To learn more about our packages and what we offer, head over to the MichiganSoccerNetwork.com. Remember, your journey starts with a click.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the diamond.
In the pool. On the field. Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah!
Be great.
Are you looking to take your game to the next level? Did you know that MSN is now offering player recruitment videos? Our packages include a player profile where you show your preferred positions, the club, the league, or school that you play in, your current coach contact information, and more. The highlight videos could be self-submitted, 15 to 30 clips that will be put into a 3 to 7 minute long video. Video review of your Huddle, VO, or other platforms that you might have video on, as well as for an additional charge, MSN can come out and film games for you to create those clips. Our coach evaluation process, which is also an additional charge, where we have college coaches from various levels across the United States that will review your game film and provide feedback on how to improve that film, as well as also evaluating your play and what you can improve on. To learn more about our packages and what we offer, head over to the MichiganSoccerNetwork.com. Remember, your journey starts with a click.
I'm a husband. I'm a father.
I'm a sister.
I'm a son. I'm a brother.
I'm a daughter. I'm a sister. I'm a referee.
I'm a referee.
I am a referee.
I'm a referee.
And welcome back here into Barnabo Stadium on this Friday night. It's a rainy Friday night, but it is fun out there. I saw Lay's. It's like Hawaiian night here at Barnabo Stadium. But we have some important news to talk about here, and I'm joined now by the general manager for NS Mura and Agron Shula. And Agron, talk about this new relationship that you have formed here with the Michigan Stars.
Okay, it all started with my connection with George. So we started to talk about some project, maybe to find some club in the Europe to connect this club with the Michigan Stars and all of normally this area of United States, which is for our point of view, it's a big state where you can find maybe good players and try to bring some of them also to Europe, or maybe the players from Europe to bring to United States, because we have also some of our players from Slovenia are already playing in MLS, a few of them. So I think that today the world is small, it's not so big like it was before. So that's maybe, these are maybe the basic things. Normally we want to try to develop our club Mura to be one of the best teams in Slovenia, like it was 2-3 years ago when they played in Euro leagues. Even they beat Tottenham in one game. So that's it. That's the club where there are a lot of fans, especially for the standard of Slovenia. There is the area where people really love football, and they are part of the club, you know, and breathing with the club.
Yeah, no question about that. You know, you talk about the type of player that maybe, because the reality is the Michigan Stars want to be able to acquire players that come here and then make their way to Slovenia, make their way to your team. You know, that's really important thing, because there's not a lot of teams in this area that can claim that they have a direct pathway to a team in Europe.
Yeah, of course, it's it's good for them. It's up to them. What is good, the mentality of American players is really good. You know, they have this sport motive. It is the basic thing. You know, it's not, I don't know, it's not about the money or something. They just want to go there to show themselves and to make a career. It's normally, I was also a player. You know, when you're a kid, you have a dream one day to become a great player. So it's normal thing. But to become a great player, you must work every day hard. And I think that these American players have this mindset, and they are willing to do it every day.
Yeah, no, and I couldn't agree more. One other question here. You had to fly in 15 hours from Slovenia, right? Flying in 15 hours. Talk about the trip here to Michigan. Is this your first time in Michigan?
I'm the second time. I was
second time.
2 months ago I was here. So.
What do you think about Michigan?
About the team of Michigan?
Oh, the overall, yeah.
Oh, it's nice. It's nice. You know, when it was my first time that I was in the United States, you know, when you see today the world is a lot similar. You know, it's not like it was before.
No question.
No, it's nice. I enjoyed staying these 10 days 2 months ago, so I'm enjoying it now. But okay, now we are here to make a good job because we are in the preseason period. It's important for us to train good. Tomorrow we have a friendly game against Michigan Stars, which is for us really important because in 3 weeks we start with the season in Slovenia.
For sure.
Now, this Michigan Stars team does have a lot of players from around the world too coming into the Detroit area. When they go to your club, if they get a trial or just a visit, because it's probably a lovely area, what should they expect from the area or the culture of the area where your club's located?
What you mean? What will they think about the players from here?
The city and just geography. What would they expect? They step off the plane, they come out and they see the area and the fans. What kind of culture is in that area of your fans and the people in the area of the town?
The people there, the first thing they want to see from the player is that he's willing to give his 100% or more for his team.
And that's perfect to the U.S. mentality you said earlier.
Yes,
they want to play.
Yes, this is one of the things, because also our team Mura last year it was not a good season. You know, they were at the end, they ended at 7th. Yeah. They had 2 times a chance to maybe come in the Euro Cups. What is our goal? You know, this is goals of every serious club in Slovenia to play in Euro Cups because there is the where you can make image, where you can make money and everything. At the end, this is business. It's not just for today. And the people there are asking. You can play a bad game. You can make a mistake, but this attitude, this is the first thing that must be. And normally, the players from here has this mentality. The American way of living is different than I won't say in Europe, but okay, Slovenia is a small country. When because I worked as a coach before, I was also the coach of the national teams of Slovenia under 17, under 19, and I have an experience. I played against United States team, you know, and I saw this mentality is different. We in Slovenia must work a lot on this thing, on the mindset, on the winning mentality, and this is what I think. The players, the sportists from United States, not just from the soccer, are born with this. I think they have it in the genes.
Yeah, no question. So you're here in Michigan right now. I got to ask, I love food. I know, Chris, you probably love food too. I think everyone loves food. Sure. Have you had any authentic Detroit-style pizza yet, or Coney Island?
The last time I was here, I ate many steaks.
Many steaks, many steaks.
And they were better than our in Slovenia.
Many steaks. Well, you can't. Hey, a good cut of meat is fantastic. I love my steaks as well. Hey, Agron, we appreciate you stopping by. We wish obviously this partnership much success, and obviously much success in Slovenia here. And when you guys start up here in 3 weeks.
Yeah. Thank you a lot for the good wishes. I'm glad that I met you, that we spoke so nicely. So. All the best for you too.
Yeah, thank you very much. We're going to step aside here. Second half coming up after this.
Are you looking to play at the next level? MSN is now offering player recruitment videos. We are excited to partner with you and your family in getting you to the next level. To learn more about our packages and what we offer, head over to the MichiganSoccerNetwork.com. Remember, your journey starts with a click.
Our mission is to help players take their game to the next level and reach their potential. Not only do we help develop fundamental technical skills such as ball control in tight spaces with different surfaces, dribbling at speed and changing direction, using a variety of 1v1 skills to create space, receiving on a half turn, hook turn, and out of the air, finishing off the dribbling, one-touch, volleys, and headers. We help players get comfortable performing these skills at game speed with pressure and with both their dominant and non-dominant foot. In addition, we help players with their speed of play, awareness of space, defenders and teammates, and also dominate with their off-the-ball movement. We offer a variety of services such as one-on-ones, small groups, large groups, as well as team sessions. We have an experienced coaching staff that is professional, friendly, patient, while still holding players to high standards and holding them accountable. No matter what level you're at as a player, I'm confident we can help you get better. Over the past 3 years, we've built one of the best soccer-specific training facilities in the country and developed one of the most detail-oriented programs to help out players. Visit our website.
Michigan Soccer Network, man! DCFC!
The sights, the sounds of historic Keyworth Stadium. There's nothing quite like it. Each week, Jonathan Turner and Neil Rule will break down the most recent Detroit City FC USL Championship match, taking a look at the Eastern Conference standings, looking ahead to their upcoming match, and much more. Watch the Detroit City FC recap show each week on the Michigan Soccer Network.
Let's go City on the Michigan Soccer Network.
You are watching the Michigan Soccer Network. Go City!
Now Worrell has a good cutback from him. He'll fire one, and that's going to go in! Welcome back here into Barnable Stadium. Romeo, Michigan, the place to be here tonight is we're happy to have you along here wherever you're watching, near and far. Jonathan Turner alongside Chris Black. And it's 1-0 here from Barnable Stadium as a 15th minute goal from William Wangu is all the difference.
And I was going to say, too, our Slovenia watching is going to be down by 1 today, since Agran's here and not in Slovenia, as we learned he watches us all the way from Slovenia. Learned that at halftime.
Well, again, we're about moments away here from the start of this second half, and we appreciate you stopping by. Remember, if you're on our Michigan Soccer Network YouTube channel, hit the subscribe button, like us, and share this with your friends and family. If you're on NISA Plus, I think you just got to do what you're doing. Just watch the game. Watch the game. So, remember, this is the match of the week, and coming up here in the 70th minute, you'll have a chance to vote for the player of the game. So we'll talk about that here in a little bit. But, hey, we're getting things rolling here for second half here. The rain is kind of come and gone, maybe, but we're back underway here from Barnable Stadium as the Stars in their red kits going left to right on your screen now. And Club de Lyon are in the all-white kits now going right to left. And Daniel Wright maybe trying to pick up some speed here through the middle, loses the ball. Ball looking back now all the way back to Melendez. Ball to the top. Now Wright gets a head on it and make its way back to Moorfield.
A couple changes were made, and I actually wonder if this might be the case in the second half. Madukwe up higher on the pitch. So now he's going to probably do a little bit of that pressing, running. Maybe more fit for that than Milo Barton was. And Milo Barton then subbed out at halftime. And Be interesting to see how that changes things. Maybe a little more interchangeability between him and Leon Merritt, chasing down and applying pressure when the ball goes back to Melendez.
Remember, Zara is the official soccer ball sponsor of NISA. So a foul has been called. Free kick coming up here for Club de Leon. All looked to be played up and headed back on that far side. Arfawi looking for Maduke. Almost giving him marriage and settled down. Echeverria. Ortiz. Burris. Now Clement. They'll work this around again, looking to switch maybe the point of attack. Let's go back to Melendez. Kind of seeing how the first half went. Starting off the same way here for Club de Leon is Wengu now. Good slide tackle by Wright. But very patient in their attack. Arenas now. Ruiz looks to put this into the back post. Settled down by Burris. Finally cleared away. Arenas again. Looks to put this in the mix. Russell was there as it makes its way to Healy.
They're seeing Justin June, who was the sub that came in the Mila Barton made way for. He's going to sit into the midfield, which released Praise Madukwe up top.
Ball played over the top. Echeverria was in an offside position. We'll continue to see that. Big ball from Club de Leon, looking to go either a strong side to weak side or up the middle, trying to challenge that back line. Again, as you mentioned, missing a player here this Friday. Who are they missing?
Oh, which, again, let's go through let's get the notes out, but you know, you always talk about the center backs anyways. I mean, big part of it obviously is what they do on the ball, but it's the organization, right? You're taking center backs out of your back line, and they're the ones that are directing traffic, and sometimes they're feared by their teammates, so they defend a little better.
Well, you're talking about you're talking about directing traffic. You're talking about not having your starting goalkeeper and your center backs. There's three components to your back line that are not on the field right now, and you're right. I mean, center backs direct traffic. Everything builds from them, right? And it's positioning. There's a lot of IQ that's required. You might say, well, the IQ of a defender back when I was playing, just kick the ball up the field. Now,
or the player, either one.
It's completely different now. So, I mean, you have to have a high level of IQ, and there's some rhythm, consistency with back. You don't see center backs being taken out of the game very often.
I was going to say, you ask a coach, name two positions you're not going to sub. Goalkeeper, center back. That's it, unless there's an injury. So, and then you also have another outside back out too, but that's a little bit more easy. You figure the flow of outside backs, you might get guys in there anyways because of the amount of running. Or at the Stars, they've had these outside backs for years that could either be up top, they could be outside backs, they could be in a myriad of attacking positions. And that's something we've talked about, Daniel Wright not being able to get really slotted up the field like he'd probably like to so far. You're just so much more dangerous if you can get those backs released and forward. And this is what I was talking about earlier. Now Praise Madukwe can do a little bit of running, a little bit of chasing. Lets the second pressure come from Leon Merritt if he's able to get to it.
Wengu looking inside for Ruiz. A good slide. That's actually last touched off of Ruiz. Great defensive play there by Justin June. And again, I would imagine, and I'm not Juan Martinez, but or obviously Djokovic, the head coach here for the Stars. We know Marriage is going to attract a lot of attention, right? And so if you're defending that, you're going to send more players when he's going to get the ball. You don't want him turning on you. You don't want him getting loose, because then that's when all havoc will break loose.
Yeah.
On the flip side of that,
to coach other players to run off and play off of Marich in those moments to see if they can take advantage of the fact that he's double and triple teamed.
Yeah, and they've got to figure out where those spaces are. And Nicholas Nicola has been trying to get higher up the field. He's been doing a lot more defending than normally you'd say is in his bag.
Nicola, he's going to get a yellow card at least for what just happened there. He went right through the back of Wangu, and he'll get a yellow card. That was an orange card, I think, for sure.
I think it was, too. I think if he had anything earlier in the game, that might have been enough to push him over the edge to a red. But really beyond one kind of soft foul that did need to be called earlier, but there wasn't much in it. That was it for the contact. And his tackle almost looked like it was slow motion as well.
So that yellow card coming in the 51st minute. Wangu is still slow to get up.
So Nicola's natural position is up top as a high target. But obviously when you got Leon Marich on your team, you kind of make way for him. So he's gotten some big minutes at an outside flank in the 4-3-3 today. Looks like he's more into the midfield, depending on how you want to clarify and classify players. Playing some play on the wide side, but trying to get forward when he can. That also made me those situations, too. He's a forward. He tackled like a forward right there. It wasn't very graceful. Also a very tall forward, to be fair, too.
So we are going to see a substitution as Nicola coming off. And instead, you're going to see Dominic Avice.
And that could, he's an amateur that came up through Stars organization, pulled up. That could be anything from being careful because he's sitting on a yellow, and they're not sure. Oh, offside call. Which if you're Club Lyon right now, you're like, yeah, they'd like that ball in their hands. Keeper had it in his hands by that time. Don't bother calling it. Let the keeper have it. You haven't blown the whistle yet. But anyways, that might have been just saying, hey, we got a guy in the yellow. We want to pull him out anyways, or maybe he's already going to be subbed at some point and pushed it up a bit. As we're already playing a shorter roster, you got to be a little bit careful of not just this game, but the next game for suspensions.
Echeverria looking to go over the top, and Russell will track it down, looking maybe to go back to Moorfield. He will. Hey fans, check out NISA's new streaming platform, NISA Plus, your home for the latest content, highlights, and live matches. It's all here, all the action, all in one place, only on NISA Plus. Ball been bouncing around. Sen Robbins gets a touch on it. Now Wright steps in, plays it inside to June. Right, finally getting forward, it seems like. It's been a long time since we've seen him pass midfield. Is now Larfawi. Larfawi looks to put this one towards Marich and right into the hands of Melendez.
Tell you what, Wangu had a hard time getting back onto his own half of the field. Club de Leon might be dipping into the subs shortly with how much he's been struggling. Went down again just after that offside call.
Ball back to Melendez. They'll work this around the back line again. And again, just seeing a lot of patience from both sides when it comes to the possession here in favor of Club de Leon. I don't have a percentage metrics here, but if I was a betting man, which I'm not, by the way, Chris, I would say it's upwards of 60% at least in this game as this ball played in by Madukwe towards Marich. He'll look to play it out wide now to Larfawi. Larfawi in the 18. He'll take a shot, blocked, rebound, and right towards Melendez.
too much action happened, but I was going to bet you I could get you the bet, but I didn't have time.
A look there at Melendez. Again, he's not been challenged a ton here tonight. That was probably the more challenging one he's seen. Our following on the second attempt, putting one low. And had this been a little wetter right now, maybe raining, that might have been more difficult for him to deal with.
It's really, so far, it's been with his feet, right? And it's been knocking the ball around, receiving the ball back, and kind of running the clock a bit, keeping the ball out of possession of the Stars. Which really, what Melendez has been doing is actually a lot more of what modern goalkeeping training's like anyways, mostly with your feet. A lot less toll on his body after this game if this keeps up. This is going to be Daniel Wright on the ball. Missing a big target now with Nicole out of the game, but still imagine if it's going to be sent into the mix. You know who they're going after. They're going after Marich or Sen Robbins getting the goal unless it's a flick on. So far everything's stacked outside the 18, but the runs are into the 6.
So Wright puts it in towards San Robbins, and that's headed away by Club de Leon.
Maybe something short. Something short in the play here. No. Thought maybe with Madukwe on the ball, playground tricks or something like that, but nothing happened. Daniel Wright, that ball's going to swing away a little bit unless he drives it right across the goal line.
So Wright puts this one in towards that back post. Oh, and they're going to maybe call a penalty.
Oh.
The referee has pointed to the spot. A yellow card has been issued.
Oh.
And that is devastating.
The thing I saw at the tail end was just obstruction, but I imagine there must have been a hold prior.
There must have been. So Mateus Cruz got the yellow card and called for the foul. And now here the Stars, who have really had, for much of this match, have had nothing going offensively, now have a chance to tie this game up here in the 59th minute.
Yeah, about the only person on the field that could take that ball out of Leon Marich's hands just did. The center official. He's going to have to hand it back to him, though.
So Marich, who's already got 5 on the season, looking to get 6, which would tie him up with a 3-way tie for the Golden Boot and that race.
I've already got a Stars player. the whistle hasn't even been blown yet. I already got a Stars player being.
That's Manukwe.
Yeah, either pushed in or buying the push in.
I don't buy into the fact. I mean, we're talking about maybe centimeters there you're fighting for. I don't know if I don't know if you need it, but yeah. I get it.
Yeah. Really, it's if you identify the 1 or 2 guys that you don't want to be allowed to crash, sure, you want to be able to obstruct them legally. But beyond that, I want Madukwe making a run in, just in case.
So Marich will step up and under the Melendez and 1-1. Leon Marich getting his 6th goal of the season, and the Stars have equalized here in the 60th minute. So, I mean, again, a gift. That is a gift.
Yeah. We talk about just a mental mistake. Mental mistake to do that. That being said, maybe, just maybe, he really thought that Sen Robbins was going to get free and was getting free, and he felt like he had to make the foul. But I mean, you've got a PK shooter like Leon Marich, and you hand him that opportunity, maybe you just let Sen Robbins get in free.
So Marich, who was in an offside position, came back to collect that ball, be called for it. It's not there because you can't be in an offside position there.
No,
That's interesting. You can't. That's an interesting placement. You
That
can't.
was at least 12 yards, at least. So I'll tell you what. I was still staring at the AR, deciding did he miss a player? Because where he was standing wasn't the last defender, anyways. The last defender would have been deeper, so I don't even understand where he was going offsides there. But it may have also just been, hey, this is where I was, not a big deal. 5 yards off, 5 yards off. But when they take another 12, that's a lot.
Well, you can't be out. You can't be offside on your own side of the pitch. So it'd be, But either way,
yeah.
I digress. One back here by the Stars. It's pushed out wide to Larfawi. Nice little overlapping run there. This ball played in towards Marriage, and Melendez goes down. I don't know the foul there. I feel like his own player ran into him.
Yeah, I lost on that one. Which no big deal for this. Actually, it's worse for Club de Leon. But the bigger worry is if they think, to me, if Marriage didn't foul him right there, is you don't want the official to think this is a persistent infringement later when another foul happens.
That was Mateus that I felt ran in there.
Yeah, if I'm the keeper, I don't want that foul called. I want the advantage. It's in my hands. Don't call it now. If you want to talk to Marriage, fine, but don't make a call and take it out of my hands.
And there's a foul, and that might be a yellow card. I mean, so Nikola comes off. His replacement, Dominique Avije, and gets a yellow card. Avije gets a yellow card. So his replacement comes off. I wonder if we're going to see Jojic. I'm just curious if we're going to see Djokovic, make a change now from that.
I'm a guess for the amateur player, no, but you could. You never know, especially late in the game. If he's got to do much defending and needs another tactical foul, but that was certainly a soft tactical foul there.
He got beat, so he pulled him down. Yeah. Echeverria will stand over this one here for Club de Leon. Ball played in. Good win by Daniel Wright. Now Clement. He'll take a shot from distance, goes just wide.
Time of the yellow card for 63 minutes.
Did you know this, Chris? Maybe you did. I don't know. That Hotel Planner is the official hotel reservation partner of NISA.
I might not have known that, but I do now. No matter what, it's etched in my brain right now.
And if you're a fan, did you know you get discounted hotel rates to attend NISA matches, tournaments, or personal travel? I mean, visit nisa.hotelplanner.com and book your next trip today. I did not know that I got discounted rates on personal travel. I just thought only go to NISA matches. But Marriage now plays this inside, looking for Madukwe. And now they're going to bring this one back offside. Called over and back.
Shouldn't be offside, but all right. But I'll tell you what you can do right now at home is you can, if you're watching this on a stream, you can just open up another window. You can go ahead and book your next hotel and Hotel Planner, and then go to the YouTube channel. Make sure you follow there as well.
Yeah. It's great points, Chris. Chris home run right there.
I mean, I don't know if anyone else. When I'm at work, I've got 3 screens up at least, so I've got plenty.
We've got 7 going on here in the main room.
Yeah,
so
we could open one somewhere. The only reason I don't have more than 3 is I need another cord.
Probably even maybe like another downloadable, drive on your computer. I wish computers just came with unlimited everything.
Probably a little more expensive, but it'd be easier.
Ball back in the hands of Moorfield. Remember, in about 6 minutes or so, you're going to have a chance to do some voting. We'll talk about that here. It is the NISA Match of the Week here on NISA Plus, the Michigan Stars and Club de Leon. This game is all tied up right now. 1-1. You're going to see a substitution. The board went up, and I didn't see it.
Yeah, I didn't see it either. I was more in tune to what's going on right there and
so they're saying
equipment issue.
So 29 is Lucas Berg. Is coming in for Carter Burris. So Carter out, and Lucas Berg is in. always love it when you have a chance to be a part of a man of the match process or player of the game, things like that. And that's really cool. So we'll talk about that here in about 5 minutes. You'll have a chance to vote for about 15 minutes or so.
Excited to watch that and see what happens if there's a little bit of fluctuation. I don't know if it's like a horse race. Someone's out in front. It's all about closing at the end. If in a few minutes we see some phones go out on the bench from any of the players that have already been subbed out, we know who they're going for themselves.
Ball played back in. Our foul will try and track it down by the end line. He'll look to put it right in towards that far post, towards Marriage. Madukwe tried to bring it down, couldn't, and this was cleared up now towards Echeverria. Now the ball played up towards St. Robins. He'll knock it away. Ball played in towards Ruiz. Moorfield almost got a touch on that. Was Ruiz. Is it right into the hands of Moorfield?
Gonna hold up, and I think it's
maybe blood.
Yeah, thought the official signaled to the bench for Pedro Hernandez Echeverria. And he's gonna step off. I don't think it's to be sub necessarily, but probably either. You imagine their blood issue or possible head. Just get him checked out. No one's been called back yet from warming up. Club de Leon has 3 players warming up just past the goal. Looks like he's just gonna be checked out and probably waved right back in. I like that new change over the past couple of years with the drop ball back to the keeper. You've heard me say numerous times, try not to take the ball to the goalkeeper's hands. The officials got to make that run up there and drop it off, but
it doesn't. You're right. It does increase their steps.
That's right. Maybe that's what it came from in the end. And yeah, the officials' health insurance plan went down because all the additional steps the guys are getting in.
With now Ruiz trying to bring it under control. St. Robins comes in, gets it back under control here for the Michigan Stars. One back, though, by Clement. Inside for Ortiz. He'll cut back. Right back to Ortiz. That one's blocked. Ball put back towards the 18. Sliding over Arenas. Oh, right through the legs. And battle still going on just outside the 18. Settled down by Marriage. Player still down for Club de Leon. Looks like maybe it's Porain. It was. So Porain, now the referee's going to stop this once again. All right, listen here, fans. It's time to vote for your Question Pro Man of the Match. Just scan the QR code below and vote. We'll announce the player with the most votes in the 85th minute. So that's right. Start your voting. Scan the QR code now. As this one shot from distance into the hands of the goalkeeper, Moorfield. But scan the QR code right now and vote.
I'm just checking.
It's the NISA Match of the Week. And again, the Question Pro Man of the Match. A little shove and Larfawi. Larfawi in the battle there. Madukwe comes over. Played back.
It will announce the player of the game around the 85th minute, so just in about 14-plus minutes or so. So get your vote on. It's like American Idol. You can vote as many times as you want, right? And how it works is just keep voting.
Just keep going. Do you have to put a different email address in each time? I'm not sure how that works.
That would be annoying, but
I'm testing it now. I'm testing. This isn't one of those things where you also have announcer of the match. You've got your official of the match. It's just one.
I'm
just man of the match.
I'm just really impressed with the fact that you're doing all this on your flip phone.
I'm trying. Yeah. I wish I could get a new flip phone. I wish.
They still make them.
Life was simpler during BlackBerries too.
You know, if you just fold your iPhone in half, it becomes a flip phone. They say so.
I still do have. I do have a friend that still does have a working BlackBerry.
Wow.
And he's got a whole bunch of them.
I thought they shut the whole service down.
They did. And I don't understand how he jailbreaks it to work, but it's a Canadian friend of mine. Rock Robichaud, wherever you are. you're an icon.
That last name is unbelievable, though. Robichaud. I mean, you can't. That's a great name.
Yeah, you can't tell he's French Canadian at all.
Probably played back to the goalkeeper Melendez. Oh,
under his feet a little bit there. Got playing with fire a number of times, but got stuck underneath Melendez, and Marich running down at you would probably make you flinch.
So we did see a substitution as Gabriel Ortiz coming in for Clement. Arenas plays it back. Parain. He's looking to go ball big. He does towards Echeverria. Echeverria's got two defenders around him. Good defensive work on that recovery by Robbins. Duque. Ball from Healy. Seeing the game open up a little bit. You're seeing a little bit more urgency out of both sides now. This game's been tied up. Again, a goal in the 60th minute. A penalty shot conversion by Leon Marich, his 6th of the season, equalized this game after a 15th minute goal from William Wangu back in the first half. And there are Hawaiian lays everywhere here tonight at Barnabo Stadium. Even the public address announcer here is wearing one. Ball played in towards the back post. VAR posted in! And just like that, it's 2-1. So they're going to have a celebration.
The official came out. I was wondering. He was just coming over to get the number. I thought he was coming over to give a card.
I believe it was Lucas Berg. Lucas Berg is the one that got.
Yeah, he's getting a card.
So number 29, Lucas Berg is the one that got the yellow card and the goal. And that goal coming here in the 75th minute.
Scores in the 74th minute.
So they're saying 74th.
Lucas Berg.
Another look there at the official ball here. The Zara soccer ball, the official ball of NISA. I mean, a ball that came through. I mean, he was able to bring that under control and then put it right back across the face of the goal to that far post.
Yeah, if you can use the goalkeeper's momentum against him, keeper's coming to that near post, put it right where he left. It's impossible for him to really change and get momentum back. It's got to be a defender to make that stop, and of course, they're coming across the goal as well to try to pressure the ball.
Seems like another yellow card being issued. It was not a yellow card, just.
Now he's a little more worried about ball placement this half, apparently. He didn't want him to advance the ball, which granted, this is that area, right? If you go 5 yards forward, it makes a big difference. You're this far away. It looks like the Stars are going to try to play the back, kind of the back of the 18. Based how they're set up. Marich did his job.
Yep.
That's exactly what he wanted to do, flick the ball on.
So Nathan Brown stepping in here for Larfawi. Substitution here for the Stars.
He's got some goals behind him. Led the Indy Gladiators in scoring last year in the UPSL Premier League.
Oh, and look at this. Two players tied up. They're going to keep playing.
That's always one you wonder what's going to happen with one PK already called.
Mateus Cruz is the one that took the spill, tied up with Brett Russell.
Checks in for your Michigan Stars in the 76th minute.
And Nathan Brown, 21 years old, first pro team this year. Get an opportunity.
Up this near side, Arenas, and foul called. I mean, at this point, I think it's going to open everything up in regards to your voting. I mean, you had Wengu in the first half with the goal. You had Merritt with the PK. Now that Lucas Berg, the substitutes come on, he scored a goal. I think that changes some things as far as your man of the match.
It could, especially if you're thinking about if you're picking a Stars guy that might not have a goal or figured big into one moment, but been really consistent. Suddenly, when you go from being tied to being down now, oftentimes you don't get those votes as well.
Low ball over the top, looking for Madukwe, and that's right into the hands of Melendez.
Yeah, because Healy is one of them. You're coming in as a captain, trying to steer a ship with a heavily brand new crew. Not easy to do.
Ball up top again now. Ceviche will look to put this one up and over. Rivera putting that up and over. The forward here for Club LYON. He's had a couple opportunities during this game, but nothing to show for it as of yet. Marich goes down hard. Arenas comes up with it. Marich very slow to get up. He's okay, though. Going to go over the top again and into the hands of Moorfield. Getting closer and closer to the end of this game. Ball looking for Marich up this near side.
You need that second wave coming up in behind, and you imagine not everyone on the same page.
Good switch to that far side from Poirain. Again, the urgency from the Stars has changed here over the last couple of minutes. After that goal from Berg, almost kind of like the wind from the sail gone. It's now Berg. All put in towards Javera, and Moorfield comes up with it.
Yeah, Club Day, they started their run in too deep. It's always going to be Moorfield's ball there at that point.
It's now Marich. He's by himself there for a bit. Now let's put this one towards the far side. He does. That's brought down by Brown. Oh, that's a shot that's deflected back out to where it came from. June. And that's a bad pass, but able to be kept on by Brown. Now right. Finally cleared away. It's a promising attack there in possession for the Stars. Brett Russell. San Robin. It's a good ball to that far side. Held down by Brown. Now ball goes to June. He had Healy up to go back to Brown, and now he'll put this one in towards Marich. Now on the counter, here comes Club de Leon. Almost a giveaway again. One back at Javera, Ortiz. You know, we had the press box windows open here, and for the users at home, we just got like a whiff of, I believe that was mosquito propellant or something. Am I wrong? It kind of just hit me. Did it hit you?
I'm trying not to cough. It was something I was trying to figure out what that was.
That's gotta be mosquito repellent or some kind of a bug spray. It just hit me. I was like, wow! Like I was
trying to think of the Hawaiian theme or I see in front of us. Maybe that's what it was.
The smells and sounds here at Bonneville Stadium in Romeo, Michigan. We are about 35 minutes from downtown Detroit. Just settle down and look to come back across into the 18. Ball makes its way back out to Ruiz. Ruiz, and that one will deflect out for another corner kick as we're in the 83rd minute. We see a couple subs coming on now here for Club de Leon. You're going to see maybe that was wrong. I thought I saw maybe it's a 70. I think it's going to be Ivan Yuri Landon will step in.
Yep.
Taking off poor Rain. This, we're going to see Wangu come off. And instead, you're going to see Justin Rodriguez-Cerna coming in. So 2 substitutions here in the 83rd minute for Club de Leon. Up 2-1 here. Ball played in. Moorfield stands tall.
Stars were ready this time. They had kind of split players out wide with Marich in between. Looked like they were always going to try to go fast. In the end, Moorfield wasn't able to pick him out. And Club de Leon really not creative on the corners. Pretty much always challenging Moorfield, swinging the ball in at goal. Not quite going for the Olympico. I mean, they are trying to find someone, I guess, 2 yards outside, but Moorfield dealt with it well.
So Marich comes through. Right back into Marich. Looking for June. Ball goes over San Robin, and the flag goes up. So, not played very well by San Robin. He's really struggling with those balls over the top.
Yeah, it's been difficult for him. And part of it, talk about obviously the moving parts. Early in the game, they're doing a pretty good job of stepping in behind of each other, kind of backing each other up a little bit, a little more free-flowing. And of course, as this game goes on, it really looks like they're really just playing 3 in the back and then 2 sitting in front with June and Healy.
Ruiz into Berg. Good ball. Into Rodriguez-Cerna. Skips through towards Berg, and out Moorfield will come. So we're officially in the 85th minute. As Wright tried to find Badukwe, just couldn't get it there, as San Robbins now plays the ball into Healy, and he'll play it out wide up that far side. Oh, it's a little shove from Marinas on Wright. Oh, and that's a bad tackle, and that's going to deserve what you think it would deserve, a yellow card.
Yeah, he pulled himself out of the tackle, but once he made the decision to go that early, at that point you could tell it was a bad decision. That's why he still got the yellow in the official's mind.
So the voting has finalized. We'll tell you who is your man of the match here in just a moment. An 86-minute yellow card to Daniel Wright. As Arenas will put this one back in here for Club de Leon. All in, headed by San Robbins, and down to the right will put this one up towards midfield. Up that far side. But in towards that back post, towards Berg. Berg was wide open once again, but the ball is going to cross over the end line and now for a goal kick. So your Question Pro man of the match is none other than Sebastian Mateus, the defender for Club de Leon. So that's your man of the match here today, Sebastian Mateus. Voted by you, the fans at home. Your Question Pro man of the match. Ball played up, looking for Madukwe, and right in the hands of Melendez. Remember, Michigan Stars will return home here on Wednesday, July the 10th, to take on Inter Detroit in round one of the 2024 NISA Independent Cup. You don't want to miss this one. Fans can purchase tickets now at tickets.nisasoccer.com. That's tickets.nisasoccer.com.
Russell spun around right there. That's a reason for the foul right there. He's doing a good job of shielding off the attacker from Club de Leon, and at the last second, you might as well. I mean, hey, try to get away with one. You're in the team's defensive third.
I will tell you this much. Looking at the voting, they actually sent us the voting results, and Mateus getting 43% of the vote, almost 44%. The next closest was Ivan Arenas, who getting 36% of the vote. Again, those are defenders. So some love there. Club de Leon and defenders. Yeah, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah. Well, now that the voting's over, I can say at least it wasn't like the NISA championship game.
It's a ball from Ruiz.
Where they voted for the guy that was in the stands in front of us. They hadn't played in months. We think they're up to something, though, back home. We think they're up to something. There was a commissioner overrule on that one. It wasn't really a commissioner. It was in the booth.
So getting towards the business end of this game, and this is where the Stars have flourished.
Yep. Yeah.
You know, some teams they grab their chairs, they fold up shop, and they don't try to keep scoring goals. But it seems like a lot of goals have been scored in the waning moments and in stoppage time for the Michigan Stars.
Now they are missing some of those goal scores, of course, and they're missing the long throw. They're going to be called handling must have been there, but they're missing a long throw, which does hurt late in games like this in that final third. You don't have a long thrower that can just put it into the mix and also make your play less predictable as well if they want to go short. But yeah, when you play at Romeo, you don't want a lot of stoppage time. So that's just taking too much of a chance if you're playing against the Stars here.
Viche, you look to put this one in towards Marich and defended well. Cleared up towards midfield. San Robbins tries to chest it down, finding Healy, and the flag goes up. Well, he's going to push that one back. Okay. Same exact call. So San Robbins will let Moorfield take this one, is officially in the 90th minute. We'll let you know stoppage time here in a moment. So Moorfield put this one up in the air, up towards the 18. And now one back. And here on the counter come Club de Leon, but the flag goes up as Ruiz was offside.
Daniel Wright almost caught him, which would have been unfortunate as he was trying to get a hurry to get back. He almost brought him back onside.
So 4 minutes of stoppage time will be added in this one. Plenty of time for the Stars to score 3 goals.
I think the most I've seen here is 2. It's stoppage time, which would be more than enough. I think the Stars would be happy with that.
San Robbins will take a shot. It goes just wide. He teed one up, and that one went wide of Melendez.
That was high enough and had a big enough drop on it. I think that would have beat him if it was on frame.
My goodness.
A look there at the official soccer ball of NISA, Zara. Ball out on the far side. We'll see a throw in. So you said 4 minutes of minimum stoppage time in this one. Ball played towards midfield. Marriage tried to turn on it. Ball looked to go over the top. And down goes Brown. So a free kick coming up here for the Michigan Stars. Again, time running out. It's Rodriguez Serna that took down Brown. All popped up. Brett Russell tries to settle it down now, or does Ruiz.
And Stars are going to need second pressure there in a hurry. Otherwise, you kill that game in the corner.
In comes Berg, and this will go out for a throw-in, so.
Almost 2.5 minutes in the stoppage time.
And this is obviously a byproduct of not having, your team in its entirety, right? I mean, a lot of new faces on the pitch here tonight that wouldn't normally necessarily be on the pitch to start. Maybe they're there. Again, you got Larfawi who started this game. He plays most of his games on the Midwest Premier League side. We talked about that. He's a good, very good player.
Yeah, it's not just you're subbing in one or two guys. It's a lot of guys and taking on key roles too. And so any of these guys would probably have a much better game themselves. That's the difficult thing, too. You got to tell them, hey, you would have actually played better if our normal cast was around you as well. So don't beat yourself up over your performance individually.
Oh, this ball made its way up now. As one-on-one with Moorfield, it goes in the back of the net, and that will be the nail in the coffin. Rodriguez Serna is the one that put that one in the back of the net. It's 3-1. So just like that, it's 3-1 here at Barnable Stadium. Not a place that the Stars have lost a lot of games this season.
Usually when they have, it's been over situations similar where just thought you got to take your moments. You take your moments to play who you need to.
And there is the final whistle as the Stars fall here tonight at home by a score of 3-1 over Club de Leon. And, again, we talked about this, just a moment ago, but, it's a different side here for the Stars tonight. It's experience that a lot of these players need to gain in moments like this. But Club de Leon, hey, they needed to find a win here tonight. They needed some points. They got them, and they did so on the road.
Yeah, and that's a great thing for those guys that come into this environment and get some points out of it. You imagine they had an idea it was going to be short roster for the Michigan Stars as well, but they still had to get the win. They still had to deal with some really good Stars regulars, as well as some unquantifiables. I mean, that's one of the beauties of having guys that aren't known is the fact that Club de Leon had to learn on the fly. They had to adjust to players that were attacking them that they had zero game tape on. And that's always something they have to go over too. And Club de Leon can be really happy about the points, but also how they finished that game. tacking on extra goals at the end.
We're going to take a look here at upcoming matches here for this weekend. Upcoming matches there. You got Michigan Stars, obviously they played here tonight, but Georgia FC and the Maryland Bobcats taking place here tomorrow night. Capo FC versus the Arizona Monsoon. Those games kick off tomorrow, 12 p.m. Eastern and 10:30 p.m. tomorrow night. And then the NISA Independent Cup gets underway here as well. Let's take a look at that graphic as it shows up on your screen. There it is. A lot of matches coming up here. All of those taking place from July 6th through July the 10th. The Michigan Stars will host Inter Detroit here on July the 10th. We'll bring you that coverage not only on NISA Plus, but also the Michigan Soccer Network. So that is the upcoming matches. Again, your man of the match here tonight for Club de Leon was Sebastian Mateus, the defender. And you don't typically see defenders get man of the match, but hey, when you allow people to vote, they can vote for whatever they want. That's the beauty of it, right?
Well, yeah, and he's dealing with, he's having to deal with Leon Merich all game. I mean, give some credit where credit's due. Just dealing with that guy. I mean, that's incredible. Yeah, he gets a goal from the spot, but you know what? He well defended in the flow of the game. That
he was. Want to thank our crew here tonight from Romeo High School. Want to thank our technical director in Brianna, Kennedy Broadwell on utilities. We had Nathan and Sam and Alex. We had Zoe up on top on camera. We had DeAndre, as well as Omar making his debut here with MSN as well. Chris, man, it was a pleasure working with you. I had a great time here tonight.
Absolutely. Can't wait to come back again.
I say, shake my hand. There we go. There it is. My name is Jonathan Turner. Mason Lowry will be back here for the next game. I promise you that. But from all of us here at Barnamo Stadium, your final score for one final time here on the screen, 3-1 here in favor of Club de Leon. Hey, a 15th minute goal from William Wangu started this game off, went to the halftime break at 1-0, and then Leon Merich getting his 6th goal off a penalty kick conversion in the 60th minute, and then from there it was all Club de Leon. A goal in the 74th, the game winner from Lucas Berg, and then in the 90th, +3 was Justin Rodriguez-Cerna, and your final score 3-1. Thank you again. If you haven't subscribed already on Michigan Soccer Network, hit the YouTube channel, like us, share this with your friends and family, and come back for more soccer as we've got 4 more tomorrow and 5 more on Sunday. Again, have a great rest of your Friday evening. So long, everybody. In for Baccarat, and that goes in. Hugo Baccarat gives Flint City a 3-2. Buckley, the ball falls to Buckley. 1-on-1 with Etheridge. What a save! Welcome into the first ever MSN All-State Media Day for girls soccer. Jonathan Turner alongside Dan Stickrat. Ball comes in, a good head! 1-0! Shot, another save from Etheridge! Rebound, and it goes in the back of the net. The Bulldogs up 1-0! Burzma, but then for Vlasma! 3-0! Stewart Heights with a shot! Over 90 and in! Effectively today here on the Michigan Soccer Network, we are launching our new division of player recruitment videos. Mario Canoe now finds Stock. Finds Stock's got 11.